My name is Bethany.
And I'm Emily, and we're the co-founders of 3125 Ministries.
It all started when we were actually overseas in the Philippines, and we worked with an organization called Wipe Every Tear, and they focus on going actually into the bars and the strip clubs of Manila in the Philippines, and that's when we first learned hands-on the impact of human trafficking.
One morning, Bethany and I went into town in Bacolod, which is a random island in the Philippines that we were doing ministry on, and we sat down in a McDonald's, and as we were sitting there, the Lord reminded me of a dream that I'd had the night before. And we were traveling across the country, and we needed a vehicle to get us there. And a random person donated this massive RV to us to help us get across the country. And when I told him it was too much, we didn't need it all, he told us that it was for our ministry and to take it. And I was like, well, we don't have a ministry, so that's odd. And he was like, yeah, so you can drive across the country, you can pick up these women and bring them back to your safe house. And I was like, what in the world? And so that's kind of what birthed the ministry of 3125.
And as she was communicating with me, her dream, I was like, I kind of felt that same passion, after experiencing going into these bars and strip clubs and feeling that weight of these women, and most of the time actually young teenage girls, being trapped in this cycle of trafficking. I just couldn't, not do anything about it, basically. We were like, I have the same passion. Okay, God gave you that dream. We have this vision. Let's do something about it. So we brainstormed, and we actually picked 3125 based off Proverbs 31:25, which states that she is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So that's what we want to instill in the women that we're going to be helping. So we actually began working with, we came home and we were like, how can we get involved in human trafficking in Ohio, in Cincinnati? And we had no idea that it was actually kind of a big deal in Ohio. It's actually Ohio's 4th in the nation for human trafficking. So we came home and we're like, how have we grown up and not known anything about these statistics? And all of a sudden we went overseas and God gave us that passion. We came home and we're like, yeah, we can make a difference in our own city. So we jumped right in and we got involved with Weightless Anchor, which is such an amazing organization. They actually have multiple safe homes where women can come in and they can eat, they can shower, they can get clothing, they can just do laundry, take a nap. It's kind of all the necessities to help women get off the streets and into almost a safe environment where we can talk to them, love on them, and ultimately direct them to help, whether it's rehab or a live-in safe home. So we just jumped right in and we were like, let's do something in our city.
So ultimately, we want 3125 Ministries to be a safe house that women can come to in Cincinnati and have a safe place to live, a place to get back on their feet and kind of rebuild their lives. And I think right now our next step is trying to find a place where we can open this house and have not necessarily live in for the women, but a place for them to come and just a haven of clothes, food, shelter, a shower, and just a place where people get to love on the women and be Jesus to them.
Right, essentially the same thing as Weightless Anchor, except bringing those and finding almost a new place that needs it. So we've kind of we're just letting God do whatever he needs to do. So whether it's keeping our eyes open to houses that pop up, we're thinking maybe in the Norwood or Carthage area. That's where we've actually experienced some women that need some help, and there's not really available safe houses near them. They would have to get on a bus and travel kind of far to get help. So we were thinking maybe we can take what we've learned and open, a similar safe house just in a different area to be able to provide help for more women that don't have that access. So with the help of the Dollar Club, we've actually been able to help Weightless Anchor get a new washer and dryer, which has been quite a necessity for them, considering there's so many women that come in the safe house and they bring pretty much all their laundry and they don't have anywhere else to go to do it. So with all the laundry that needs to be done, they almost need an industrial type washer and dryer, and that's what you guys have been able to help them with. So we're very excited about that.
On top of the washer and dryer, y'all were also able to provide 2 gift cards to Weightless Anchor, a gift card to Kroger, and then a Visa gift card, which is so incredible because the women are constantly in need of new clothes, new food. The supplies are always running out, so that's a huge gift to Weightless Anchor as well.
So if you guys want to just keep us in your prayers as we begin to just grow this ministry and let God open those doors, that we would just walk through them faithfully. And ultimately, not only are we trying to just open a safe house, but we also want to raise awareness for this because, like we said, we went to the Philippines and then we came home and we realized how prevalent it was in Ohio and how it's in our backyards and we didn't even know about it. So just raising awareness for the issue can help human trafficking in a large way. And there's so many ways to help, whether it's not just giving but volunteering time and other resources, as far as just like giving of whatever God calls you to give. So if you want, we have social media. So if you guys want to follow our Instagram, Facebook, it's 3125 Ministries on both the Facebook and Instagram. So